All right, y'all. So the question of today is are you ready for what you're praying for? You know, a lot of us, we pray and we ask God for prosperity, new clothes, new shoes, um, new everything. We always want something. If you are asking for more money or prosperity and things like that, and you don't have a way for it to get to you but one stream of income, like a job, how that makes it real hard for it to get to you, y'all. You got to create more ways for money to get to you. Are you ready to accept the blessings that God has waiting on you? Now, one way to do a checklist for yourself is to actually see if you've opened up creative ways for money to get to you. Have you created new income streams? Have you networked? Have you asked questions? Have you wrote down everything that you're good at? Have you done any of those things? If you have not done those things, you have a lot of work to do. First, you want to get you a notebook, something like this, and you want to start off by just writing down what you're good at. Write down what you're good at. Things that you're good at, you can help somebody with that. And you'll find that a lot of the things that you're good at, a lot of the talents that you have, you can actually get paid for doing those things for people. Like if you're good at organizing things, people pay for people to organize things for them. If you're good at business, then you need to be looking at starting your own business, guys. I can't stress it enough, but overall, make room for what you're asking for. If your house is dirty and you have clothes piled up, and if you're unorganized and you have too many things in your house, you need to let go a lot of the old things so you can make room for new blessings. Sometimes we're praying for things that we don't even have room for, and we all can be guilty of that at times, but you have to work on yourself in order to bring it in. Another thing you can do, if you got negative people in your life, like Debbie Downers, haters, things like that in your corner, you need to remove those type of people. People that are not truly, genuinely happy to see you do good. People that are jealous of you. You can tell these vibes. You need to get those people out of your life. If you're in a bad relationship with somebody that does not want to grow in life, you have to let that go if you really want to bring in your blessings, because sometimes, real enough, God is holding your blessings because your blessings is not meant for that person to enjoy. So sometimes you have to let that go. Sometimes God is waiting for you to let that go so that you can prosper, so that you can blossom and grow and learn your lessons from going through all of that. So my advice is let go of all the bad friends, all the bad vibes, anything that is not necessary for your life right now, guys. This is very important to go ahead and start getting this done. Another thing, I can't stress this enough. When you pray, don't just pray for money. When you pray, just don't pray for cars, clothes, stuff like that. When you praying for a great job or opportunity, guys, pray for creative ways you can bring that into your life. Pray for creativity. Pray for creative things. Pray for ideas. Pray for things that can really turn your life into a different scene. Pray for connections. Pray for networking. Pray for the urge to do what you need to do. Pray for strength. Pray for things that can really bring in what you're trying to get, y'all. I'm just telling you. Now, another thing that you need to do, and I have my notes written down because I want to get everything you need to be doing, right? Is if you're working a job with a cap on your pay. We can't help that sometimes. If you're working a job that does not allow you to advance, like if it is a cap on your pay, that's fine, but you still need to have another stream of income. You need to have another way for money to get to you, guys. I can't stress this enough. It can be more than one way. It can be a side hustle. It can be something you do every now and then, but you need to have more than one way that money can get to you. That way, when you're praying for money to come to you, it won't be so hard for it to get to you. It won't be that difficult to get to you because you have all these ways that money can get to you. I can't I can't stress that enough, y'all. I'm telling you, get multiple streams of income, especially in today's society. You never know what's gonna happen. So you gotta have more than one way that you can make money. More than one way that you can earn money. So write down again, everything that you're good at. Write down everything that you're good at. So when your blessings ain't coming to you and you're not getting what you desire out of life and you're behind in life, and if something happens, you can't survive because you haven't prepared yourself for something to happen. You have to always be prepared, guys. Make a way for the things to come to you before you pray. I'm telling you. And while you're praying, ask God to give you ways that you can get this done, y'all. It's very important to do that. After you find a few little things you can do on the side to make money, you want to start acting on it. Just start acting on it every now and then, just so you can get used to it. All right. So another thing you can do after you've, prayed and, got yourself together, you want to start decluttering your house and your space, because you want to be able to think clearly and things like that. So if you got too many clothes that you will never wear, and you got dishes that you never use, and you just got all this stuff all over your house, you have clothes, furniture everywhere that you don't use, don't need, whatever it is, y'all, start decluttering your space. Make sure your space is free. Make sure everything is very, very calm in the place where you dwell. All right, so the reason for this is because you want to make room for more prosperity. You want to make room for more blessings, y'all. That is so important, making room for it. How can you pray for more things and you want to go shopping and do this and do that, but when you come home with all this stuff, you have nowhere to put it? So there's really no purpose on blessing you in that way when you actually have everything already. That's what it seems like. And lastly, y'all, if you ready, you ain't never got to get ready. If you ready, you ain't never got to get ready, because you're already ready. I grew up doing hair when I was a little girl. I used to love to do hair, even used to get paid for it sometimes. But that's a talent that I can do if something happens to me. No, I don't do it for a living, but hey, that's something that I can do if I have to. And I have many other talents, and you have a lot of talents. So get your notebook. Homework, guys. On this channel, we got homework. Get your notebook. Write down everything that you're good at. Write down all those people you need to get out of your life. You don't have to shut them off completely, but you do need to distance yourself just a little bit. Hey and bye is fine. I hope that you have enjoyed this very short video. I just wanted to give you guys some pointers and give you some things that you can work on to start making life a little bit easier for you. I also wanted to make sure that you guys got a little bit of positive vibes coming towards you, somebody to encourage you and give you some good things you can do to make life a little bit more manageable for yourself and your family. I ask that you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel, y'all, so that you don't miss these little gems that you need to hear. So